are live. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bands. It's another daytime show. Hey, why is my thing on? Is it focused? It's focused. We are live for another episode of Big Six Bands. Big up to everyone in the stream. Shout out everyone in the comments. A little bit late again, but I promise you this. We'll try and make this one the last time. The lateness is the greatness. You know what I'm saying? We went and got an extra member simply because, you know, out of my love for you lot, you know what I'm saying? The more the merrier. You really know what it is for Big Six Bands. Big up KJD. Obviously, he says big up the Big Six gang. Big up Paul Taney. Good to see you. Hi, guys. Months. Enjoy training. Enjoy training. You know, wouldn't put up with this punctuation. Just wouldn't put up with this punctuation. I know. I'm sorry, bro. But listen, I'm improving it. I'll improve. But yeah, big up Bailey in the comments. He says big up all Bailey 90. And obviously, as we said from Big Six Fans, smash the likes. So 21 people already, not even a minute into the show. So smash the like button. Maybe today I'm thinking 100 likes today. It's a daytime show. It's kind of last minute. I was meant to book it. I was meant to schedule it last night. But what actually happened was I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep. So, you know, it happens. I apologize. If I didn't fall asleep, you guys would have known from earlier. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. Big up predictions is how we all doing. Lateness is indeed greatness. Word to Flawless at Sarcasm City TV. Big up Solo in the house. Big up Baz in the cut. Psychedelic Scientist. Good to see you. Big up Monts, Saint, and Jamie. Big up the man them. Solo, good to see you. I know you missed a few of the other videos. It was vibes, man. I can't believe you missed it, but don't worry. I know you probably watched that back as well. So good to see you here today during the day. Active Gunner says, yes. Big up, Monts. Yesterday's streams was jokes as usual. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always vibes up in here, man. But speaking of vibes, big up yourself, bro. Speaking of vibes, big up Pan of Scouts as well. Good to see you back here, bro. Big up Monts. Late, but we wait. All right, that's the new one. I like that one. That's the new one. Late, but we wait. I'm gonna have to favorite that one. Big up yourself. That's hard. Big up K Show as well. Lateness is greatness. Is it Matisse's? All right, big up Matisse though. Big up Matisse. But yeah. Big up. Speaking of vibes, we got 30 people in here. Make sure we smash the like button. I want to see at least 30 likes right away, straight away. Speaking of vibes, we have two members. Of course, they're in the title. But obviously, one of them is the co-host, you know what I'm saying? And the other, obviously, on his channel as well, doing amazing things. I want to say that the first, he's sacrificing a lot to be on here today. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's not very well, but when it comes to Liverpool, he'll make himself well for the people. You know what I'm saying? It's the sacrifice for the people. So, you know what I'm saying? Because what this guy's doing, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, understand. He's pulling out the bag and giving you like what he thinks of the game or what he thinks is going on around Liverpool at the moment. So big him up. Good friend in and out of YouTube. Straight vibes. You'll catch him on my channel quite a lot. You catch him on Jerry James. Catch him on Say LFC TV. Catch him on all the channels. You know what I'm saying? Catch him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Probably catch him on Sky Sports in a few years. Fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. He's here. He's ill, but he's present. Fucking yeah, man.
My brother, love for the intro, man. You can hear me all right, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my brother, love for the intro. Yeah, you could probably hear it in my voice. I mash up, but listen, when we have to speak up the club, we love, you know, have to turn up, man. Everyone smash them likes, them likes. But no, love for having me as always, bro.
No worries, bro. Always a pleasure. Good to see you. How you feeling about the game? I mean, got the job done in it, 3-0. You know, we'll get into player ratings, logistics, but on the whole,
I'm happy about the result. That's I'll say that. The result's positive. I'm happy with it. I'm happy about the result. We'll dissect the game further, but yeah, I'm happy with the result, man.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So the next is he was actually on yesterday, but he had some stuff we had to deal with. Obviously, some family stuff. Hope the little one's okay. But he's back. You can never keep Jamie away for long. Never keep him away for long. Smashing it in the YouTube scene. The daytime streams. You want a daytime stream? Jamie's there. He's there. You want a nighttime stream? Jamie's there. You want an evening stream? Jamie's there. You know what I'm saying? The work rate is unrivaled at times, honestly. You know what I'm saying? He does it all. He's basically Superman. You know what I'm saying? He's not just Superman to his kids. He's Superman to the Liverpool fans as well. So big up Jamie Phillips in the house.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm also doing bedtime stories to lovely women out there. So if they want them as well, let me know. Let me know.
Jamie Phillips after dark. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill me.
I'm here to cheer Roms up. That's what I'm here for.
Don't kill me. Like, but yeah, it's good. It's good to have the guys here today. I just want to discuss some Liverpool stuff, man. It's just a chilled stream for the vibes and whatnot. I'll put the tweet out in a second. But first of all, Jamie, just on the cusp of things, just to kind of sum up, what was your kind of thoughts on the game? Just to before we go into the details of it, really.
So I watched the game back again this morning. So I do like watching the game twice. So
yeah,
it was a shit the second time as it was the first time, but we got the job done. You know, we got the win, and that's all that matters. 6 times we've gone through now in the knockout stage under Jurgen Klopp. So I mean, we got the win. That's all that matters. This team still confuses me. How you can beat Ajax in their own backyard, but lose to Nottingham Forest makes no sense. Makes zero sense. But look, the performance is hard to rate because, you know, it weren't a great performance, but we won 3-0. It's such a weird game to look at. It really is. But I'm in a good mood, man. We won. I'm in the moment. Things are happening.
But that's kind of, I think, the way I see it, yeah. And I said this on the terrace. I kind of said this I said this, I think in a space yesterday as well. It's that Liverpool Football Club are in no position to pick and choose how we win games.
No.
At this moment in time. As much as we want to see good performances, we want to beat teams convincingly and stuff like that. That's just not where we're at as a club. We've won 2 away games all season, and none of them have come in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? One of them will come against Ajax, a team we should beat, and a team against Rangers, a team we should beat. And every other away game in the Premier League, we have not won. So to go and win an away game 3-0, I'll be real, against an Ajax side who pretty much out midfielded us, as I want to say. They out midfielded us, let's be honest. A lot better than us in the midfield.
Is that a new word? Is that a new word now?
I don't know, yeah. Put in the thesaurus, sorry. But it's one of them ones where it's we're not in a position to pick and choose how we win games. So I understand the critiques and the details of the game, which you're probably going to have to do. We're probably going to have to we're going to look at the finer details of the game. But at the same time, in terms of the bigger picture, take the win and move. The Champions League is our only get our gel free card this season. It's the only viable get our gel free that we can get, that we can walk away and maybe paper up the cracks a little bit more, or maybe trick the owners into spending a little bit more money, or trick Klopp into thinking this club is better than just buying players at 6 and making 9, and maybe actually buying 9, because that's where we are as a club. So yeah, I think we won the game. Performance wasn't what we wanted it to be, but when has it been this season?
Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those ones. Just quickly, to look at a few of the comments. Taylor says it's great to see It's great to see Darwin Nunez back scoring, but the overall team is it's hot and cold. I think it's hot and cold right now. No, 100%, very hot and cold. Hot and cold it's literally the perfect way to put it. Beating City, then losing to Nottingham, like you said.
Do you know what Liverpool are? Liverpool are the hot tap in a council house.
Oh my God!
So 1 minute it's boiling hot, the next minute it's fucking Luke Cold. You know what I mean? That's what Liverpool are. They're a hot tap in a council house.
Sorry, guys, but yeah, no. I just think that you never know what you're gonna get with us. I think I said it in the chat as well. I said, you know what? It's a bit mad. I feel like we're Ollie's United. You know, we're locked down Ollie's United.
I hear that. Just in the big games, big teams, that counter-attacking type against the smaller teams, just dropping points.
No consistency, but we have players that have moments. That's what it is. We've got players with moments. So therefore, we were arse up until Henderson played the ball to Salah. All of a sudden we won the what? It kind of, and that kind of made Ajax go, wait a minute, we played all this good football just to concede. Because we are a moments team right now. We have players that are names. Salah can score at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Nunez, say what you want about him, he can score probably at any moment. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
Firmino can half turn. One half turn from Firmino could create a 2-on-1 for any team in any defense if Firmino gets you on the half turn. So it's like we have players.
Yeah.
We have players that can really, really hurt any defense in the world. And even though, you know, I'd say our whole back line as a collective has been abysmal, I generally think I've come to a conclusion that Fabinho is one of the main. Of course, Trent's form has dropped, and there hasn't been a collective drop in form. But for me, I've now almost not come to a full conclusion because, you know what I'm saying, but I think Fabinho might be the reason why Liverpool are done out here.
Oh man, and man's paralysed.
Yeah, and I say that because whenever Fabinho has been injured for long amounts of time, Liverpool have always looked vulnerable defensively. Whenever Fabinho is not there over these years, because everyone knows how important Fabinho is and why he was labelled the best team in the world for so long, was because of the stability he brings to the defense. And whenever he got an injury or if he wasn't playing and someone else had to go in that 6, we've tried Wijnaldum there, we tried Henderson there back in 2018, 19 and all them times. We tried so many players there. The best fit was probably Henderson when Fabinho wasn't there, but you could still see the drop off. You could still see the difference.
True.
Like even so many rival fans used to say it to me: "No Fabinho, no party." You can get at, when Fabinho's not there, you can get at these man. You know what I'm saying? But when we cave people in, when we cave our opposition in their own half, Fabinho's the one that stops the counter attack, stops anything before it even happens. And if it does happen, he picks up a yellow card when he needs to. Now that mobility is gone in Fabinho's legs, or it's not there at the moment, maybe because he needs a rest, whatever the reason.
No, it is Monster. The mobility was never there. It's his intelligence that would get us out of sticky situations. That's even gone now.
I think he was more.
You're right. Naturally, because he was young. Yeah,
not younger. No, he's 28, bro. He's 28. He's 28.
No, cool.
28 years of age, bro.
Basically, what I mean is when he was 25 and 26, he was a bit more mobile, understandably. But
Rebecca sucked and dry. Let's face it. She's got his spirit, man. That's what's happened.
This is like,
you know, she's not even been that loud recently. That's how you know. Knows. Yeah, my husband's not playing that well.
She's got a mouthful. That's why.
Like, and I might be harsh because again, Fabinho for me is one of my favorite players. I don't think you understand.
You are right.
There was one time where Fabinho actually ran through a player, made him flip, bro, and I swear I cheered it like it was a goal. I cheered it like it was a goal, bro. I can't remember for the life of me. I think I have it screen recorded on my phone somewhere. Like, it's mad. Like, I love that guy, bro. Like, how can I go from loving this man to call him the light-skinned Voldemort, bro? He went from the light-skinned Chris Brown to the light-skinned Voldemort, fam. How? Yeah. I feel the light-skinned Chris Brown. Chris Brown is light-skinned, but you know what I'm saying, innit? Like, bro.
I'd say this about a year ago, by the way. I literally said this 12 months ago about Fabinho, and no one listened to me.
Yeah, a couple of man did say
ages. Man can't move.
But we were winning, innit? Jamie, we were winning. So when we were winning, it's harder to see. But
I'm a visionary, though. What can I say?
Yeah.
But but the man moves like he's in a wheelchair. The man, it's terrible. Do you know what it is now? Henderson is now his carer. That's how bad.
He's better than him.
We need a carer. You need a carer to put with him. What's bad is that a 35-year-old James Milner is more mobile and agile than a 29-year-old Fabinho.
It's crazy.
That's a worry.
That's the worry, yeah.
That is a major worry. And I think Klopp knows this as well. And
that's why he hasn't started a few games.
Because since he had that go at him, you know, he's been in and out, hasn't he? I think Klopp knows it. And yeah, I just don't know what we do about it. I don't know what we do about Fabinho. I don't know what tactic actually suits him now. Because we've done 4-4-2 diamond, we've done 4-4-2 flat, we've done 4-2-3-1, we've done 4-3-3, and he's still looking vulnerable in all them situations. So
this is what I'm saying. So it's very it's just difficult with Fabinho as well, because on paper, at his best, is there many better than him?
Well,
he's in that bracket of Rodri and Casemiro, really, when he's.
I just don't know if he's going to get back there. That's the problem.
Yeah, can you get back there? And that's the thing. Jamie, do you think he can get back there, or do you think he's done? And I know that's a hard question. That's a difficult question, isn't it?
I think the whole point we were trying to buy Tchouaméni in the summer was to replace Fabinho. I
So
think.
do you reckon the backroom staff have seen this?
Yeah, I think they're aware of it. I think they are aware of it. I think Klopp's aware of it as well. That's why he's not playing all the time now. And I would say he's playing like he's carrying an injury, but he's fit.
Mhm.
He isn't injured. I don't know if he's got, long COVID or anything like that. When Mane had that, Mane had that shocking year, and Mane went through everything, didn't he? And he couldn't work out why he was so bad. And he paid for his own fitness tests and everything, didn't he?
Yeah,
And
You
he
had to see a psychologist. Yeah.
he couldn't work it out. And then all of a sudden it clicked for him. He's not the old Mane, of course, but, he's playing better than what he did. Maybe Saint's going with, I don't know if he's had COVID or something. He's got long symptoms or something. But something don't seem right, because I don't know about you as well, guys. Look at his face. The man is aged.
Yeah.
Look at his face. Yeah, the man he only turned 29 a few days ago. The man looks in his mid-30s all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I don't know if there's something going on that no one's aware of, that he don't even know himself, because, as you say, he's fit and his mobility's always been that, cameramen run past him. It's always been the way. But that never used to be a problem, because his game intelligence was so good, he didn't have to worry about his pace. And like Ron says, now his game intelligence isn't there. So there's an issue. There's an issue. And I don't know what it is.
I just feel he might be tired of just doing the same things now. Like, sometimes after 3-4 years, you need something new, maybe new scenery. It might actually be his time, because what was so telling for me is at the end of the Brighton game, when he literally told Klopp to do one, I was like, oh, there's something wrong here.
Is that what happened? Is that what?
Yeah, they had
he basically told him to do one, bro.
Yeah.
And apparently, Jamie, I think you've heard as well, it kind of carried on after the game.
Yeah,
Obviously, it went behind the scene. It wasn't big. It wasn't really said in the media too tough, but apparently it was. There was. I think it's resolved now, but in that instance, and like a day after, whatnot, tensions were kind of high between him and Klopp. And the thing is, after the Man City, the reason why he played so well in the City game is because we played a deeper line, so it was easier for him. He weren't exposed. He weren't exposed. Didn't have to run around as much. But I was his biggest advocate from the start of the season. All the content creators, yourself, Jamie, Ronce, Jerry G, all of you that were telling me he's on a decline. I was like, no, it's just the guys round him. He's a bit tired. He'll get back to his level. For me, it was after the what's the game where I knew it's just gonna bug me. Who did we play before Man City?
Brighton.
Yeah,
Arsenal.
yeah.
Arsenal?
For me, it was after. Yeah, around the Arsenal and Brighton period. For me, it was just this I have to accept now. I think he could come back to a certain level, but not the levels we know. I think he is actually done now, and it's sad to say, but he's run his course, because he's just not doing anything right now. Not getting to his first ball. He's getting dribble past, like Mons alluded to earlier. That the dark arts, the yellow he used to pick up, he's not even doing that anymore. He's just letting people run past him, and it's sad. But I just don't think he's ever going to get back to the Fabinho, And like Mons said, what's worrying, and what you said, James, he's just turned 29. He's still in his prime. You should at that age still have about 2-3.
He should be getting better. Yeah, he should be going up again.
Exactly.
Going up again. So let me just hit some of the comments, as the comments are flying at the moment. Prediction says, how much would you reckon you can get off Fabinho considering his age and form? Clubs will look at how they're performing in the moment. I think we could still get cash in, because at 28, 29, you could definitely.
I reckon if Liverpool sold him in the summer, you can get 30 mil for him.
Nah,
Jamie, you read my mind.
I think about 40. I think about 40 plus add-ons. Because
that's what I was thinking, Mons. But if you're going off recent form, I think James the nail.
A lot of players get bought for their. I think it's not just recent form. I think recent form kicks in when you're a younger footballer.
His profile, isn't it?
Yeah, when you're an older footballer, I believe they look at a player for what they can bring in their new model, regardless of what's going on at the moment. It's all about, listen, they're going to sit you down and say, this is what we can do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we can offer on Rare Tata. So Taylor says prediction correct, but we lose to the worst team of the season so far. I'm not getting carried away with these Champions League matches. We always turn up in the Champions League. Captain Sal says Fabinho is finished. Big up Marie Clark as well, says yes, Roms and Jamie. Ray Millie says big up, says Fabinho alone is harsh. It's the whole midfield. First half yesterday, we looked to step behind in pressing, and it's not the first time this season. Yeah, no, we've been starting a lot of games very slowly, but I think that the destroyer, the anchor, I think the CDM position is actually arguably the most important position on the pitch with the modern day system. With the modern day systems, the second Fabinho came in, stepped through that door at Liverpool, and began to play regularly. Because remember, it took him about 4 or 5 months. How about this? There we go. I figured it out. Fabinho is playing like how he first started playing at Liverpool. That's how he's playing, bro.
Yeah.
He's playing like when he
You know,
very first.
I've got another analogy, Munch. Yeah. What was our nickname for him? The Lighthouse. The balls must have blew out, and no one's replaced them. Because
Bro.
He can't see
bro.
anything.
Like
He
hella
can't see
shit's
anything
crashing,
now.
hitting the rocks, bro.
Yeah.
Bare things hitting the rocks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And big up. We've got 2 super chats here as well. Fab looked good against City because we played deeper.
Yeah,
So
literally.
So he's even saying that it weren't even because he weren't back. We were just playing deeper, so we had to do less legwork. I hear it.
Yeah.
Henderson looks a step behind alongside Fabinho. Yeah, but Henderson's regression is that's like a known thing. Everyone knows Henderson's regressed.
We saw it coming. We didn't see this coming. We saw that coming.
We saw the Henderson one coming from a mile off.
To be fair to Henderson, though, Henderson's been playing for Liverpool for 11 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can expect a regression there after 11 years.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying.
This is
Napoli,
you know what I mean?
Napoli spanking shows a better team might pick us apart. Why people gassed over Rangers and the depleted Ajax win. But we know we're gonna get into that simply because that's why I said we can't. I just said we can't pick and choose how we win games. Big up Zuberi. Hope you're
Big
good,
up
brother.
Zuberi.
Montgomery. Is that what you man are gonna call me now? Like
Montgomery.
I'll just go back to calling me Lamptey. Just go back to calling me Lamptey. I swear down. Fab was never that guy because we always knew he couldn't do the double pivot. A lot of our players can only perform in a certain formation. I think, but love for the super chat, bro. I don't know if I can agree with that one personally. I think Fabinho. I've watched Fabinho so closely, and he was flawless in almost what he was doing for a good 4 years, even at centre back. The reason I say I can't agree with that because he's fucked up, man, at centre back as well. He's done it at CB, Bayern, at the highest level. At the highest level, he's done it at centre back. Even in the Premier League, when Klopp put him centre back, I was angry for Klopp doing that because I felt like he would have drawn an injury out of Fabinho, and Fabinho did get.
But he was stellar.
But he was. When Fabinho went centre back in that season when we signed Thiago, he was one of the best centre backs in the league, bro.
Facts.
Rival fans are saying it too.
What you just said is spot on. It's that we knew eventually he will get injured in centre back. The injury at centre back was inevitable because he's not accustomed to. He's versatile. He can play that, but he's not accustomed.
It's not about doing the strides.
Yeah, that's not him running back to goal. But we knew, even though it was inevitable, whilst he was there, he was amazing that season. He was amazing.
Yeah. And even how about this? Even when he came back and partnered Thiago for the last 10 games.
Yeah, I always say Alisson and Thiago are the reason why we got third that year. Alisson because of his goal, and Thiago was just integral in them last 6 to 7 games. That's why when people he's not done nothing at Liverpool, he actually got us third along with Alisson. That's my humble opinion. Salah as well, because Salah was still a constant in that year.
Oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, that's what we're just saying. I think Fabinho was an unsung hero that season, especially again. He started the season so well, had to go into centre back, done that so well, and then came back and partnered Thiago and formed that. They made that stat where I think it was like 12 games started and 10 wins or something like that. And I think in the last 10 we got 9 and 10. In the last 10, I believe.
I think even now, starting when them two have both started a game, I know we've lost a couple recent. But then again, Thiago didn't start against Forest, and I don't think Thiago played in the United game. So I think they've only lost 2 Premier League games whilst they both started together. I think it was Arsenal and someone else. Their record's still good.
No, Fabinho didn't play at United. He didn't play. Henderson played at United.
Yeah, they have literally only lost.
I think it's the one. It might be the 1 or 2 then.
Yeah, they've hardly lost together because look, The problem we've got, right, with all this at the moment, everyone, what we're noticing is that Fabinho looks better right now when we play deeper, yeah?
Yeah.
The problem is going forward in the future. That's not how Liverpool go to play. They're going to play on a high line, front-footed, attacking football. That's what Klopp wants to play. If that's the way we're going to play, then we have to look at this in a cold way, guys. We want to be successful. We can't keep hanging on to players because of their past.
Facts.
And if Fabinho only looks good in a deeper position with playing a more pragmatic way, then if Liverpool aren't going to play that way going forward, then he has to be sold. Simple as that. And you get someone in to replace him. We can't keep holding on to players constantly because we have this thing for them. Now, I love Bobby Firmino, but it's time for Bobby to go. You know.
No. At the end of the season,
Same. That's gonna break my heart, man. That's been my favorite player in the Klopp era. But even now, it's at the end of the season, he can go. But speaking of him, he's having one of his better seasons.
He's playing for the Connie. He's playing for the Connie
and World Cup.
And the World Cup. He's playing for it.
Once, remember last season, he started this as well. Let's have it right. Firmino started wicked last season, and he just gradually fell off again. Actually, he got an injury, to be fair.
Yeah,
he had a similar start last season as well. So you know Firmino's capable of this.
His body's gonna break down again. Firmino was consistently playing every game, every season, every game. But big up Michael Collion. He says, "I'd give Firmino to the end of the season. If he doesn't improve, I've got to move him on." Fab must have faked his age by 10 years, please, bro. Talking about Fab like this is hurting, man. By the way, let's not like this ain't hurting, man, innit? Like,
of course.
By the way, smack up the like button. Make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new and you do enjoy Big Six Pants content, make sure that you subscribe. We are. Oh my days, I'm being lazy as hell. Look at this. I ain't even put up the ticker. I haven't even put it up. Give me a second, people. I ain't even put up the banner. We are 30 subscribers off of 2,700 subs, I believe. Yeah, 30 subscribers. So again, make sure you do subscribe to Big Six Pants if you are new, and make sure you subscribe to Jamie Phillips and Saint FC TV. It's in the title above. So make sure you smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes today, people. 100 likes. I know we could do that. 66 people in the house right now. 60 likes so far. Only 40 to go. Let's make sure we make that happen. Ray Millie says it's the mileage. He needs time off. He's burnt out. Remember that first year Pedri played 9 games. He went to the Olympics. That's Fabinho 2.5. I hear it. Our midfield is so down.
Ray Millie sounds like me. I can tell by how he's speaking. He's a big Fabinho fan, as we all are. And I was even defending him first 6-7 games this season, but when you actually watch him, you just have to accept, my bro, he's not that player anymore. It's hard, but he's just not. I don't even think it's really fatigue. I just think he is declining.
He'll clap man up in Serie A. I agree with this with Corleone. He'll clap man up.
Yeah. Big up Corleone. He would suit that league. Yeah.
Big up Basti as well. Big up Ryan. Ryan says Gomez out, Jones out, Fabinho out. Henderson out, Milner out, Ox out, and he's also Klopp out as well. Ryan is Klopp
I wouldn't get rid of Hendo and Thiago. They're the two I'd keep. Everyone else can fuck off.
Same.
Although Liverpool lost Ajax, Clark and my fellow countryman Doherty scored and impressed as a neutral.
Did you see Clark? Did you see Clark beating him up?
Yeah. Did he get a red card for that?
I don't know. He went right.
I don't think he got a red. You know. This will be such a Liverpool season if we end up winning the Champions League. You might have just ran it back to 2.
That's what I'm going to say. With that squad, and this is what I was saying yesterday.
I'm telling you right now, we will. I'm telling you.
This is what I'm saying. You like deep it in a game we should have been 2-0 down going into halftime. We were 1-0 up. Like this is the romance we have with this competition. We can be playing so bad, and we'll just get a mad result. What I will say though, against a better team though, regardless if it's Champions League or not, I do think we're 2-0 down going into that half time. But it wouldn't even surprise me if we was to go all the way. I don't think we will, but it would be us. It'll be so us.
The knockout stages ain't till after the World Cup now. If we come back after the World Cup, we're fully. So what Jurgen Klopp was saying is, if we don't get any injuries now or during the World Cup, when we come back, the only player missing should be only Jota. So if we're coming back with a clean slate after the World Cup, I've already said it. A World Cup is Liverpool's saviour this year. It really is. It's going to be like 2 seasons.
But Jamie, that we'll have to have hopes and prayers because that is far fetched. We don't even have a club doctor now, so if players do.
Well, we do have a club doctor. They've just not given the title. So the bloke who's in charge at the moment is a doctor, but they've not gave him the title yet because they want him to get his own team together. So we do actually have someone there. They've just not gave him the title yet. But in the Champions League, I'm looking at Champions League now, and I don't think it's that great. I literally don't think it's that great. I look at Bayern Munich. I think they're gettable. It's either going to be Bayern Munich for me, PSG, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Man City. It's going to be one of them 5 that will win the Champions League. I don't see anyone else.
You say Barcelona?
Barcelona are out of it, ain't they? They're in Europa.
Oh, you're talking about the Europa League? I was going to say.
Yeah. Okay. But no, Liverpool. I think Liverpool have a good chance. We've been to 3 finals in 5 years. It won't surprise me, and I think age of a squad actually works for you better in Europe than it does in your domestic league as well.
Not
100%.
I think that will. I think we'll be all right.
The reason why I agree.
Remember, our players age quicker because Klopp makes them run around all the time.
I think we got. I think we've got more chance of getting to the final than getting top 4.
Like,
but what Jamie's saying is right though, Mods. Compared to domestically, because you're not playing as much, it will favour them slightly more.
Well,
I get you. They'll still break down due to the intensity in that, and Klopp still wanted them to do stuff. They'll still break down.
Fab hasn't been technical enough. That's why his legs have gone now and that's why which is why his legs have gone and now compensate for it. No, I still think Fabinho's brain, I think is still there, but I think his body don't do what his brain's telling him to do. Hence why, like, I'm seeing him like I saw once someone play a pass past Fabinho yesterday, and it was like right next to him. I'm thinking, literally went right past his foot. I'm like,
and did you see where he tried to turn himself and he fell over?
Yeah. Oh my days, bro. It's just like, yo.
He tried to turn himself to get back into a position, and he fell over, and the player just walked past him.
When the players are more intense ahead of him, it gets more. He gets more.
I actually remember that.
Getting cut open in spaces ahead of him, and he's getting exposed more often. Fabinho won't move anyone on. You mean Klopp won't move anyone on? He's too sentimental. Yeah, Fabinho is going to stay here till he's 33. By the way, let's get that.
I want to see his passport firstly.
I don't want Bobby. Listen. If anything, I want Bobby to end his career at Liverpool. In my opinion, and even if that means he plays 2 minutes every game, I'm happy for that. I mean, but if you want to be ruthless, let's be honest. Like Bobby, this is probably his last season. And let's be real.
It is the most heartbreaking player that leaves that club under Klopp.
I stuck my neck out to even say this season he should have stayed. Really, you know what I'm saying? Even this season, you know what I'm saying? It's just lucky that Fabinho's pulling up trees. Otherwise, I would have been getting cooked.
Is Bobby the most heartbreaking player we'll leave under the Klopp era?
100%. For me personally, yeah.
What, as in Klopp signings only?
Yeah.
Wijnaldum one was quite heartbreaking for me. Maybe
then again, Firmino wasn't a Klopp signing. I just remember that.
It was a Bobby. It was a Brendan didn't know what to do. He played him wing back.
No, so that's what I'm thinking. I can't lie. I think Wijnaldum's probably up there.
Yeah, Wijnaldum, but Bobby, I think we're all emotionally attached to Bobby, ain't we?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what?
Liverpool, even though it wasn't a signing.
Why can't we give Bobby a new contract? We give Milner one. Why can't we give Bobby one? The experience, the young players coming through in the attacking positions, put his arm around them. If we give him Milner one, I don't want to see Makoy leave.
I'll be real. I'm even gonna lie. Sadio Mane's one as well. That's how we Mane's.
Oh my god, how can we forget the main? Yeah.
I didn't care about Mane leaving.
Mane's one was peak.
Jamie, but I feel like big up Saint, because I feel like you're saying that because of what Saint said. If you knew we were going to play a different way, then you probably didn't care. But if you knew we were going to play like this, come on, you'd probably care a bit more.
I don't know if Mane would have done anything this season the way we're playing anyway.
I think that it's
let's face it, Darwin stepped into his shoes beautifully, and I don't care what anyone says.
I looked at. I'm not really a goal assist.
Darwin stats are mad, man. 7 starts, 6 goals, 1 assist.
That's what I was going to say. I'm not really a goals and assists man. Yeah, but once once hear me out. Even forget because even appearances can be deceiving. If you go by minutes, minutes per goal ratio. Nunez is not that bad. This isn't me giving him prop, but one thing I'll say about Nunez is yesterday after the game, I'm not really a GNA man, as you two know, but I went through stats and stuff. If you're going to talk about numbers, Monts, he has done well. You can't. There's no denying that. If you're going to talk about numbers, he has done very well. I think he's got 4 in his last 5.
He's a forward, and when it comes to forward, it is all about the numbers.
Yeah, and like as I said,
doing job.
It's not going for me. It ain't gonna change, and it's not even. If he gets his numbers, I still cheer when he scores. If he gets his numbers, we are a worse team trying to accommodate for. We are a worse team trying to accommodate for Darwin Nunez. Going forward, anyways. Going forward.
I think we're the same going forward as we were last season. I don't think there's any difference.
No way.
In front of goal.
Just in general, not just in front of goal. As attacking cohesion, we are the.
Well, if you go at the beginning of this season compared to the beginning of last season, Mane was dog shit.
Yeah, he was. He was dog
shit.
Remember, Mons, me and you were screaming it the most. He was actually poor. Mane only got good from January.
After January, after AFCON, bro. February, February, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So we've got to give Darwin a bit of. I think with Darwin, look. The thing with Darwin Nunez.
Oh, sugar, we got a new member. Yeah, go on.
He causes problems when he plays for the opposition. He creates his own chances. Yes, he's raw. I understand that he needs to be worked on. But man, he does create opportunities for himself more than any of our other attackers do.
Do you know what it is?
He runs after everything. There's not many attackers we have that run after lost causes like he does.
He'll chase after he'll chase after crisp packets if they're on the field. That he'll run after every Munch. You know what I've realized with you, bro? Because again, I'm not Darwin's biggest fan, but when you just start accepting the goals, don't accept this. You just need to accept he's not gonna link up. He's not gonna be that technical player. He's just not.
He'll accept it.
Just accept that he's a goal scorer, and
he ain't clinical. Clinical.
But the thing is, he's not clinical, but he will score. He will score. It's been evident.
We have everyone else can do that. Everyone else can do that. Jota can do that. Salah can do that.
Hang on. Mane wasn't clinical. Salah's not clinical.
Exactly.
Bobby's not clinical. So when we compare, the problem is we're all comparing.
No, but these men can kick ball. They can kick ball.
But we're all comparing Mane, and like what we've got to stop doing is just look at him, and he's doing well. I don't care what anyone says.
That's what I've had to start accepting. He's doing.
He's got more goals in less minutes than Gabriel Jesus, who apparently is the signing of the season.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna do that though, because what he's doing off and on the ball is why them man are first, bro. That's why them man are first, bro.
But he hasn't scored in 5 games now, and it's starting to.
And he's still doing a mad thing up top. Like if Gabriel Jesus doesn't score, I'm not mad at his performance, bro. I'm not mad.
I would say Darwin's doing.
If Darwin don't score, I'm losing what little hair is on my head.
I would actually say Darwin's doing the same thing. I would literally say Darwin.
I'm going to say brother to brother.
You know how much space Darwin opens up for other attackers when he's on the ball? He opens up a lot of space.
Months. You know how I feel about Elliot? You know my agenda with Elliot? And I'm starting to lower that a bit. I'm starting to move away from the agenda. That's what you need to do with Darwin, my guy, because we know he's not the best.
You asked me to
you need to drop the agenda.
You asked me to lower. You didn't know. You asked me to lower my expectations. You literally just said, just ignore everything else and just say, draw a picture of Darwin Nunez and on paper say this is what's happening. Listen, I'm not saying Darwin Nunez hasn't been decent in his last 5 games. The fact that he gets his goals, we always knew. You play for Liverpool. Darwin Nunez is going to get goals for Liverpool. I even said, I think for the time I said about 13 goals. I think
you did start the season.
Maybe a little bit more, depending if he gets injured or not. Whatever.
He's on course to 20, isn't he?
Yeah, so he can do that. But my thing is, I just generally think we are a worse team going forward trying to accommodate for him. Salah is worse off trying to accommodate for him. I also think that we need to do too many things to make him come good. So he needs a strike partner for one. He needs a strike partner so they can link up the play because he can't link up the play. We need to play 4-2-4. So there's now 4 attackers with 4 runs where he creates the space. That second striker needs to come into the 10 and also provide. We need to play long ball into the spaces to provide. We're having to change up all these things.
Months. Brother to brother. He's here, bro. You have to accept it.
I know he's here, but I ain't got to agree with it. I don't have to agree with it. And and I will die by this sword, bro. I will die by
And you
this
need
sword.
to remember the fee we paid. We have to do all those things you just named. We have to do, bro.
No,
Accept it or not,
I'm
we
here for
have
taking
to.
L's though. I think L's are lessons. L's are lessons.
Fair.
Get rid in summer, bro. That's where I'm at. People want to do. That's where I'm at, fam. That's where I'm at. We should have grabbed a world-class striker, bro. That's what we should have got. And as I said, I still think Darwin Nunez will come good in a season's time. The minute we signed him, I said, yeah, a season or two, he's coming good, bro.
Yeah, but for now, you did say that to be fair.
Players develop on the clock. You can't deny that. Players develop.
Mm-hmm.
They do. But do we have time for development? Because by the time he develops, Thiago will be 33 and his knees will be weaker. Fabinho will be a 25-wheeler instead of an 18-wheeler. Henderson will be shouting from the sidelines. Salah will be 33 and at the end of his 400k contract. You see what I'm saying? Like, Virgil van Dijk will be 35. Do we have that time?
True.
Or is it time to rebrand from all these superstars? Is it time to rebrand from all these superstars and look at the new wave? And it's Darwin Nunez the start of the new wave of Liverpool players. And if you look at it that way, then cool, I'll hold my hands up. That's when I hold my hands up. If you want him to be part of the new wave, the start of the new wave, I hold my hands up.
I do hear you.
But let me just say, big up Mama Flossie for becoming a new Big Six Pants member. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. I think that's 22 members now. So Mama Flossie, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And big up yourself. Sorry, Marie Clark says breathe once. I'm breathing. Ryan says we need Keita back. Fuck Keita.
No, yeah. That's where we're brothers
that.
in arms. I don't want to see that guy again.
Fuck that.
But the thing is, big up Ryan. I see why Ryan's saying that, but no. I don't think he wants to be at the club, bro. I honestly believe since his best friend left him, Mane, he wants to cut as well. Honestly.
Yeah. The thing is with Naby, like the reason I'm so annoyed at Naby is that he was annoyed about not coming on against Palace, and I'm with Keita with that. He defo should have, yeah. Milner, if I saw Milner coming on instead of me at Palace, or the fact that I weren't even starting in the midfield 10, I would have been vexed, bro. I'll be honest. I would have been hot. I would have. So I understand that, but as a professional, you go and prove. You should see that the midfield is fickle and know that you are gonna play, bro. If Naby Keita was fit or not throwing attention, whatever the fuck he was doing, he would have been probably our most accredited midfielder. He would have played the most games. We've been having to juggle between flipping Harvey Elliott, Milner, and Henderson. Keita's better than all of them. He's better than all of them.
Yeah.
Say what you want about him. He's better than all of them.
It's facts. You could argue Keita.
That's his position, bro.
You can argue Keita's
He's our second best.
Yeah. Second best. After Thiago, he is second best. I admit that. But
1,000,000%, bro.
I feel like he's just down in tools. I feel like he's throwing a strop. He's doing what Ox did when he came off against Forest, and I don't like that. Like, if you don't want to be here, get out. It's as simple as that.
It's literally
gone.
Like it's one of them ones, isn't it? And I just think that
the fact he's not signing the deal we offered him as well, he's literally saying to us, he's shouting at us, I do not want to be here.
He's saying allow it, bro. But right centre mid was his position, bro. It's his position. He would have had that on lock. No one would have been touching that. I promise you, no one would have been touching that. It's his position, innit? But at the end of the day, like he's doing what now I think it's just idiotic to me, because now you would have got the game time you would have been at. Also, you would have proved that you're better than everyone else. Again, you're our second best ball player, bro. Naby Keita is our second best ball player. Easily, man. I just don't understand it. And now, obviously, the door's there, bro. With Naby, the door's there, in my opinion. I think, do you know what's crazy as well? Call me crazy. If Naby pulled his socks up and was playing the right centre mid position, we'd still be playing 4-3-3.
Yeah. Because we'd have
100%.
that player in midfield to do it.
Yeah. We'd be able to play 4-3-3. Because we saw with Henderson, 4-3-3 couldn't cover Trent. With Keita, he's played 4-3-3 time and time again. Even though at times it's kind of broken down a little bit, it was still done to a certain standard. Because when Liverpool were firing last season, the Naby Keita, when we'd complain about Naby Keita, we'd complain from a high horse. There's the difference between complaining from a high horse, and now and complaining now. It's not this. It's two different things.
Yeah.
Naby Keita at right centre mid from our high horse, we go, it's 50%. But now
we could be a bit spoiled. Yeah.
We kill for it. We kill for it now,
Yeah.
bro. We kill for it.
Naby is probably our best presser of the ball in our midfield.
At this moment,
I disagree.
Off the ball.
I think
maybe Carvalho.
I think Curtis Jones' press is underrated. He
Curtis
doesn't
Jones
stop running.
Curtis can press, but Curtis is like he's a scouse. He's a scouse.
The clicking helps.
Gets his brain firing. Stop clicking.
What was you gonna say? We're just gonna say he's just a scouse. He's just a scouse.
What's his name? Why has his name escaped me? And it's gonna piss me off.
He was good when he came on yesterday, I thought.
It's pissed me off. It's pissed me off. Spin top, man. Spin top.
Wait, he's a scout. Wait, did he used to play for Academy?
Yeah. No, he's a scout spin top, but who oh my days, his name, it's gonna piss me off. My name's gonna annoy me.
Let's help you out. Where was he from? Like, is it an exotic name?
Because you man will know. Oh man, like hold on. Arsenal, Real Madrid, Arsenal to Real Madrid.
Ceballos,
that's the one. He's a scout Ceballos, fam. He's a pointless dribbles.
I hear you.
I waited that long for Ceballos.
The minute he said Arsenal, I knew it.
He's a scout Ceballos, fam. All right, listen, we have 85 people in the house. Make sure we smash the like button. 66 likes. Let's try and get to 100 like people. Remember to hit that like button. It's literally there. It's free. Please click the like button. It will get the algorithms up. It will get the numbers up. More people in here. More people can listen to me waffle about Darwin Nunez. Put up Paul Taney with the super chat. He said, once hair transplant incoming. Chillax, bro. Great show. Yo, man, you man know, man.
What's wrong with your hairline? What's wrong with your hairline?
No, my hairline's brilliant. Obviously, I haven't even had a trim. My hairline's still holding it together. But it's just that, fam. Like, I'm not going to talk about Nunez. And I want Nunez to come good, but I just think it's going to hurt other positions on the pitch. So that's what it is. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't think he's a bad player. He's a chaotic player. He's the type of player to score a hat trick, get a red card, and score an own goal in the same game.
I think we win if he played against Forest.
Is Ox our biggest flop? No, Keita's our biggest flop. Once Nunez will make you respect him soon enough, my G. Yeah, remember, Keita cost the best end of 60 million, and we gave him an extra year to stay at his own club. Keita is the biggest flop, bro.
We actually waited for him. People forget that.
Gave him the number 8 shirt, bro. Keita's our biggest flop, bro.
And Ox in his first season didn't get like 12 goals from midfield before his injury.
Bro, Ox comes back and does something decent every time he comes into the team for a run.
Listen, you will not see a better right midfield display that he did against, I think, Atletico the night they knocked us out. Just before COVID, our last game before COVID, you won't see a better right centre midfield performance. So like Mont said, he'll do that and then the next 6 games just be average. He'll just come back.
The problem with Ox, you can't put your hat on him. And Keita, they can come back and have a few good games. You're like, here you go. And then the next week, they're both out for 6 months.
The thing is, it worked for us because at least sometimes when Ox was injured, Keita was fit. Or when Keita was fit, Ox was injured. Now they were injured at the same time. It's like, and it's like, well, yeah, we've got nothing left. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing left. And I was like, I think that Keita in the Champions League was so suited to Champions League football.
Mm-hmm.
So suited to Champions League football. So suited, bro. And now it's like, who is that midfielder that's going to be suited to European football? What do you guys think? Who is that centre mid? Like, do we know? Because that Edson Alvarez guy, woo! Oi!
Did you see when he looked like he was going to lose the ball and he sent 2 of our men the other way? Yeah, I said, you know what?
Oh, that's the one when he turned Fabinho and he fell over.
And someone else. It was 2 men literally went running the other way.
Decent. Apparently, people have been after him for a while, but
Chelsea have been after him for the longest. I think
he's the one they've kept, but he's going to be the next one out the door, I expect.
He wanted to leave. I think he handed in a request in the summer.
But they sold too many in the summer, didn't they?
Yeah, they just said give us. I think they even said give us another 6 months, so he could be off in January.
Yeah.
So we were just figuring out bare different names for me. Monte Carlo. The way you say Jota full name is, huh? The way you say Jota full name sounds.
Jota's or Firmino's, or can you say both?
Oh, you mean Firmino's? Does Jota have bare names? Because I learned that too.
Jota has bare name. But you have
do.
a subscriber that has Jota's full name. Literally,
is that Jota's full name? I did not know Jota had a long name like that.
Yeah.
I need to get rehearsing, bro.
I said I need to get rehearsing.
Honestly, I need to get rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think Roberto Firmino's name's quite easy. Roberto Firmino Barbosa de Oliveira. Like, his name's quite easy.
Yeah, but it rolls off your tongue quite nicely.
That won't roll.
Oliveira. You know what I'm saying? I don't even say it. You ain't even got to accent it up.
Do you know what's so mad? If I want to say them long names, you have to go on the Premier League official website because Sky Sports BBC, they just say the first and the second name. The Premier League website has like all 6 names.
Yeah, they can't be fucked with that.
Let me see Jota's full name.
I think Texera's in it. In fact, I know it is because whenever I watch Big Six Bands and the subscriber he comments, his name is Jota. Like he will even say things to you that once like,
and it's saying like Diogo, Texeria, Jota, something like that.
I'll have his name done by tomorrow. Diogo Jose Texeria de Silva. Easy. Well, how the hell did Jota come into it? Is Jota also Jota's just a nickname?
Or his middle name?
Bro, his full name is Diogo Jose Texeira de Silva. Jota is not in his name. That's not even part of his like. Yeah. Oh shit.
English. It's his English name.
He's got Silva in his name. Mad.
I miss him. I actually miss him.
It's like that. That's like the geezer who runs my corner shop. He's Turkish. He's been there for about 30 years. Yeah. Right. And his name is Mad. Right. So his English name is John.
Oh wow, like just John.
Everyone just calls him John.
His
name's mad. No one can pronounce it.
For the super chat, by the way. You know, man, I appreciate you every time. Big up Solo, always saying hit that like button. We've got 90 people in the house, 68 likes.
Big up Solo every time.
I know there's a few that ain't hit the like button. Let's make that happen, people. Let's get to 100 likes. We're gonna close off in 25 minutes. So, and then obviously the redirect to Never a Foul. So make sure you head over to Never a Foul as soon as this video finishes. João is Portuguese.
Breaking news, you lot. I don't know if you two already knew, but you remember Klopp's red card against City? It's just a 30 grand fine now. He doesn't have a touchdown ban. I don't know if you two already knew that.
Can you imagine someone finding you 30 grand? I think I'd cry.
Yeah. To him, it's chicken change.
That's like basically.
It's a game ban where you can just sit in the stands or you sit in the hotel and watch the game, or you pay 30 grand and Klopp shows 30 grand. That just shows you how rich these people are.
Yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke. It is actually a joke.
There you go.
It's like someone charging us for, like, you know when you get a yellow card in Sunday League and you get charged like £20.
Yeah.
So whatever, man. I'll take it.
You know
someone on my Sunday League team. Sorry to cut you, Jamie. He's already paid like over £100. He's got a yellow in every game, I think.
Well, you should have seen the
crazy.
You should have seen the fine when I ripped that other person's ear off in my Sunday League team.
Swear.
Yeah, I ripped the man's ear off.
What? You've got the spirit of Suarez in you.
Yeah, right. I told this story on Coppish about over a year ago. Yeah, from the back of his so he was peeing me off all day in the pub and everything before the game. He was being a right prick, right?
Oh, so he was a teammate?
Yeah, he was a teammate. Yeah. Right.
I thought he was an opposition
No.
player.
Was this in the football match?
Yeah, in the game itself, and he's peeing me off all game. And then he came over to me and said something stupid. So I just reached out for him, grabbed his ear, and pulled. But what I didn't realise is that I pulled it so hard that it ripped the back ear.
Oh,
right? And then it started flapping in the wind and making the whistling noises, going flapping like that in the wind. Wow. I still talk to him now. We're mates.
I couldn't be your mate after that.
Oh man!
Wait, what did you say? Did you say it was what? What happened? So you pulled it and then what?
Yeah, so I pulled it and then it was flapping.
Hey, stop! Hey, hold on! Hey!
You should have known. You fell for that one, Jay. You should know that didn't need to be said twice. I'm saying Jamie Suarez Phillips. Oh my god,
I wanted it.
That is crazy. What was I going to say?
That fine was 50 quid.
What the fuck? 50. Do you know what? To be fair, like, you know why that's painful for me? Because like my ears nearly been taken clean off, innit? So Like I've had my ear. You guys will hear that story. It was actually Casey who did it. Actually, funny story. It was
Swear.
Casey.
What,
Casey
football?
nearly killed me. yeah. Yeah. It's long. Yeah,
Crazy.
it was just. Well, yeah. It's just long story short. It was at mini golf in It was in Barcelona. We went to Barcelona to play some football teams in Barcelona, and we went to mini golf, and they had like metal putters. They weren't like plastic; they were like metal putters. And Casey was trying to be Happy Gilmore. He was pretending to be Happy Gilmore. You know how Happy Gilmore swings the and I was walking past, and Casey swung as hard as he could. And Casey's a strong brother. He's a strong brother. He's got mad bare core power in his chest.
Yeah.
So he just swung, and like he swung, and like it's caught, like it's hit me, like here. It's hit me here because it's metal. It sliced the top of my ear off.
Ooh.
And it sliced the top of my ear off. And like I didn't know the top of my ear was like off. By the way, we was in year 8 or year 9. Like we was bare young. We weren't like grown ups.
That's crazy.
So this was a couple of years ago.
So yeah, I had a hat on. I had like a new era cap on. So I didn't know my ear was like off. It was just bleeding. And then when I took my hat off, the ear came off with my hat.
Oh, beautiful.
Wait, so what did they do? Sew it back on?
It was hanging off by a piece of skin, and then they sewed it back on. Like there's
my
more detail to it, but yeah, like it was so messed up. Like it was. So,
let's get back to the football.
We'll get back to the.
Get into the violence.
Sounds like casualty.
Yeah, bro, it was mad. Like the guys didn't even speak English, so I don't even know what they're saying. Like it's crazy. But I'll explain that another day on Big Six Fans, man. Smash a like for Montel's ear and for Jamie's teammates.
And Trigger's ear. That's the name of the fella, by the way, Trigger.
But let's again. So someone mentioned it earlier, and that we went for Tchouaméni. Do you reckon we actually? So do you guys reckon we went for Tchouaméni because they've seen the decline of Fabinho before we've seen it?
Yeah. I think they know all the time. I think they know all the time. I think Klopp's main three midfielders, if you asked him, is probably Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago. But then I think he wants 3 midfielders in front of that, and then you got your youngsters like Carvalho and Elliott. I think that's what he wants to do. But because we haven't got it at the moment, he's playing. That's why Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago are playing every week, because we haven't got anyone else to come in at the moment. I think that was his whole plan. I literally think the plan this summer was Darwin Nunez and Tchouaméni. That was the plan. And then they would go try and get Bellingham the following summer. I think that was their whole... That is why we didn't go for any plan B. That is why Arthur was a loan buy on the last minute of the transfer window, because there was no plan B. It was either Tchouaméni or nothing this summer. That's just the way we worked.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you look at Tchouaméni as that ideal kind of replacement for Fabinho to rest him up and not play as many games. And, you know, he can continue with the intensity we want to play with. But because it never happened, and but I think they've known. I think they've known for a while. I mean, I knew last season myself watching Fabinho. I was like, something's not quite right here, man. He's just not. He's not moving. His game intelligence ain't the same as it used to be. There's definitely an issue. But
my only problem with that is 100%. I feel like they went in for Tchouaméni because they saw the Fabinho decline from early. But my point is, if you can't get your main target, you still get a player that has better quality, that is nearer to Tchouaméni than a Fabinho. That is my only frustration.
That tells me we're scouting one player. That's the
argument. Exactly. And a good scouting network you have about 4 or 5 players, and if you don't get your first, you go to your second. If you don't get your second, you then go to your third. Similar to what we did with. Remember, Salah wasn't our first choice. We wanted Julian Brandt. Gertz. I think we wanted Gertz instead of, was it Mane? Correct me if I'm wrong. We always went to our second and third choice. So I don't know why we kind of changed the way we do things further down the line when we're actually at the top. But
bro, the thing is, and crazy, and we won't know the future whether this is like viable or not. But let's be real. Let's have it right. Yeah, as Lippy would say, let's have it right. In my opinion, our second and third choices. So let's just say like a Mateus Nunes, a Lima, Edson Alvarez, any of these type of guys, they have the potential to do what Tchouaméni's doing. Tchouaméni was a good young prospect, but he ain't a world beater, bro.
He will be, though.
That's the problem. Very soon as well. I think give him a year or two.
But the thing is, we've said this about Renato Sanchez. We said this about a lot of midfielders. Some of the midfielders don't have to be the world beater from a big signing Galactico.
I don't.
I'm just saying there's different roads to doing it. You know what I'm saying? Sadio Mane's road. Sadio Mane wasn't known as a world-class winger from his journey up. He was at Southampton up until like 24, 25. And then made his move to Liverpool, and the step up was astronomical. Salah had that high, and then that dip, and then he got his own moves, and then he went to Liverpool. And I sometimes see it with, centre mids, and I think that sometimes players like Matheus Nunes with the right move could end up being the world beater. You know what I'm saying? Almost quicker than maybe a Tchouaméni. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So that's why a second and third choice wouldn't have been that bad. Sorry, go on, bro.
No, I agree with you. I think Klopp wants younger versions of what he's already got. So I think Klopp wants a younger version of Thiago. He wants a younger version of Henderson. He wants a younger version of Fabinho. And I've always said it, in our system, we've never really had a world-class midfield under Jurgen Klopp. But we've had, Gini Wijnaldum and Henderson, Milner, Keita, and Fabinho can't really be classed as a world-class midfield. But they did it. The job they did in that midfield helped the whole system. So, and the creative aspect of our team came from our fullbacks, and I think that's what Klopp still wants to get to. I think he just wants them kind of players in our midfield. If we had very good 24, 25-year-olds in our midfield, we'd be top 2 now.
We could still be playing 4-3-3. We could still play 4-3-3.
So, like you're saying, it's madness that by the look of it, we only really went for Tchouaméni in the summer, when these other midfielders out there could very much well do the job.
Jamie, I think you said it after the World Cup with everyone fit. We're going to go back to that 4-3-3. We're going to revert back to it. I think it was you that said it yesterday.
Yeah. We will do once everyone's fit.
You know what it is though, and I don't mind that though, because even in pre-season and in the Community Shield, the 3-3-3 was fine. That's why everyone was so baffled at the drop-off. Like, why was everyone just so baffled? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, the 3-3-3 was like against City. I know City were depleted, and even against United, we lost that game 4-0. But did you see when Salah, Trent, and them man came on? Yeah. Did you see the difference? It was men against boys.
I've got a theory to this, by the way.
Let's be honest, Mons. If there was extra 10 minutes, we draw that United game, possibly even win it. The two. Yeah. Wait, do you mean the 2-1 one that we lost?
No, the one in pre-season, the 4-0.
Yeah.
The 4-0
yeah.
When we played bare young guys, and then the first team came on in the last 30 minutes. Remember the last 20 minutes?
because we did something stupid, like 3 different 11s every 30 minutes.
When Trent, Salah, and that come on, I was like, yo.
Yeah.
And then Trent done one flip, and then Salah done one backflip as that one flip behind when the ball landed on the half bounce. Trent played the ball and it was just short.
I've got a theory to all this at the start of the season.
And Greece are rejected at Fulham. Yeah, and Greece is a bad boy though, man.
Yeah,
he's a bad boy.
I've got a theory to all this though. I think we're not fit. I think Klopp had a terrible pre-season with us. And when I watched our pre-season, I said it when I was doing my watch-alongs of pre-season. I said, why are we playing so much of the youth? Why are we playing so much of the young boys? Because unless they're going to be part of the squad against Fulham on match day 1, why are we playing all the young boys?
I remember you saying it, Jamie. I remember you saying it.
I think we had a terrible pre-season and we're not fit enough. And I think fitness is only starting.
Do you reckon that's why they done
the only problem with that?
Do you reckon that's why they done that? The 30-minute.
Yeah.
But then the only problem with that, Jamie, because of us competing on all fronts last season and playing every available game, that's why I feel he may have done that. Because let's say our first team played the majority of our preseason games, they would have been spent. When would they have got rest? Really?
Well, they did have a decent summer off, didn't they? To be fair, they had a good few weeks break. There weren't no top football.
They did actually about 3-4 weeks.
Salah was in Spain for 7 weeks.
Of course he was. The contract reveal was the top of a Villa.
I mean, they were all chilling. There weren't no football. So, but when Klopp came, remember at the beginning of the season when we were the Fulham game, Klopp's first press conference of the season, he said pre-season weren't long enough. It was too small. We didn't have a big enough pre-season.
Wait, is this the Premier League era? Sorry to cut you, Jamie. This comment, you obviously mean in the Premier League era.
Yeah, probably. I think the only person that maybe fits in there maybe Coutinho. Maybe Coutinho.
But I think he means central midfielders.
Like
but yeah, of course, the Coutinho as well.
I mean, Coutinho played that centre mid role, like that left CM role at times.
He did.
I don't actually think I've been saying this, right? I don't think we actually need a world-class midfield to be a world-class team under this.
We need a world-class engine. We need a world-class.
Yeah, we just need a world-class engine. You know what I mean? It's like having a Skoda and putting a Ferrari engine in it.
Because you know what, Jamie? you know what, Jamie? That what you just said epitomizes what you said. Even our midfield three that won us the Premier Champions League, only Fabinho was world class. Ronaldo was very good. I'll say he was top class, but you wouldn't have put him in the world class bracket. And Hendo was just good. So exactly. So you're right. You don't need a world class midfield as long as you've got world class engines. They can run for days.
See, Man City system,
but with some sort of technical now. It's not just brainless runners, obviously.
Yeah, no, exactly. But like you see, Man City's system under Pep, under wherever Pep's gone, his system is the midfield. You know, you have to have world-class players in his midfield for his system to work, and that's what it's about. Under Klopp's system, what he's done at Liverpool so far, you don't need the world-class midfielders, but you need the world-class forwards. That's the difference. Liverpool need world-class forwards, but if they can have world-class an engine in midfield that does all that running. I remember rival fans have been saying it for ages. How the hell did you win Champions League and Premier Leagues with a midfield of Wijnaldum and Henderson and Milner and Naby Keita? It confused everyone, and because they never score goals, but what they did, that's why Trent was never attacked. That's why Robbo was never attacked. That's why we never had to see Virgil defend, because no one ever got on their back four. Because the midfield was the engine and did all the work, and that's what we got to get back to. That's why it confuses me why we ain't bought anyone.
I hear it in it. I think that I just think that the drop off has happened too much as a collective. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And we're finishing at 4:15 anyway. So we're finishing in 10 minutes. Cool. Let's run up. Let's run up the player ratings, everyone. We're gonna run up the player ratings now. So obviously we'll start with Ali. We'll start with Ali. What we saying?
Didn't really have much to do. He's just been our constant, you know, right? Again, if we didn't have him, we'd probably be in the bottom five. Not even probably, we would be in the bottom five. I'll give Ali. Can you not remember him doing much?
Not really. He didn't really have much to do, I believe.
There are two clear-cut chances, I would say. Trent blocked one of them, and the other one hit the post. I can't remember any real clear cut. I'll give Ali probably a 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
Yeah. What are you two saying?
This is for the chat as well, guys. Everyone, dash in your player ratings. That's what we're gonna do. Pac-Man says, by the way, I just want to throw this one in there. Pac-Man is a City fan, says not going anywhere in the league or Champions League unless you sort your away form out. Last night you should have been 2 or 3 down at halftime. You're lucky Ajax couldn't finish their chances. I agree to an extent. I agree that first 20 minutes was not good enough. It was not good enough. Got to go, lads. Take care, Marie, and have a lovely day. Lad says 7.5. LFC Chris says 8. Mohammed Khalif says 8. Bailey said
he didn't really have nothing to do, did he? That's be fair.
I'm trying to remember.
His shots weren't even on target. So
by the way, that Timber guy, I'm so glad United didn't get him. That Timber guy.
Did you see how he was running through our midfield?
Bro, as a centre half.
He's not a centre back. There's no way.
Yeah. I think a better manager plays him in the midfield because he's not. He's too good to be a centre back.
How tall is Timber? How tall is he? Because he doesn't look that tall. He's kind of like Sandro Martinez.
I think he's like 5'10", something like that.
He's not a short centre back. Why do you think Darwin scored the header? You know what I'm saying?
But I think he's going to be a DM in the future, ain't he? But yeah, he's a diamond of a footballer. Him and Alvarez. If they lose him and Alvarez in the summer, Ajax are in trouble.
Boy, yeah. No,
Alisson a 7. Alisson a 7 because I don't.
Yeah, maybe 7.5 was too generous.
I think 7's fair. I mean, Alisson's just. I mean, you know, when you give a player a 5 for just being on the pitch, that's what you start with. I think with Alisson, you just got to start with a 7 because he's that good. I think and you go from there.
I think he's just a permanent 7 because he's just a permanent. Yeah, even if he does nothing. Yeah, Timber was quality, man. Edson Alvarez, hard. And who's that? Who's the youth that come on that scored the banger against us in the first leg?
Oh,
Bassie's decent. Yeah, Bassie's a beast.
Was it Kansas?
Big up Terry Mack. Big up Monster Lads.
Wait, who?
On a long day at work. Hey, hold on. Yeah, big up Terry Mack as well. He says helping out on a long day at work. Appreciate you, bro.
Big up Terry.
Oh, that South American guy for Ajax that come on.
Kudos.
No, the black cute, bro.
Mohamed Kudos, everyone's saying.
Kudos. Yeah, everyone's raving about Kudos. I like him, though. He's good, bro. Do you know what it is?
He was close to going Everton, you know. He was close to going Everton, but I think...
Have you seen... Yeah, everyone's saying
it was him and Alvarez. It was him and Alvarez. They both handed in transfer requests, but that game said, because they got rid of too many players, I think Kudus, they said, give us a year, and Alvarez said, give us literally till 6 months. Give us till January or so. So I think Alvarez will be first to go, and Kudus will probably want to pick up another league title, then he'll leave end of the year.
I like his first touch awareness, especially. I don't think a lot of players have that. That's the first touch, and he's got it in abundance. As a striker as well, and I think he just looks good, man. Obviously, I remember Klopp was speaking very highly of Tadic as well.
I've always liked Tadic from Southampton.
Tadic is a proper baller. Let's not understand like he wasn't twisting man up in the first 20 minutes. We couldn't get near him. We could not get near him.
He's very technical. Very. I think even at Southampton, I think our country as a whole, I would say underrated him. I've always thought he was a good player, man.
What was that season where Real Madrid went through a bit of a transition where Tadic fucked up Real Madrid? I think it was the year we won the champs, actually.
Yeah. They knocked out Real Madrid, Juventus, and Tottenham.
Him and Ziyech and Neres up top, they were a problem. With Van der Beek, Van der Beek, De Jong behind them.
That was a team.
What we say? Are you going Anthony's Ajax Anthony or Ziyech? Ziyech or Ajax? Which one? They'd both done
Ziyech at Ajax.
Yeah, he was a problem. Remember that 4-4 at the bridge? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
But Ziyech
had a proper. He had a one. Chelsea just do the monster thing with their attackers. You know what's funny? I know, just to go away from the point for a second. I know we're going to finish in 5 minutes. Away from the point. Remember when? Do you remember me saying Tuchel can't coach attacking players and me getting attacked for it? Do you remember me saying that? And I also said that, and I also said that when I said he can't coach attacking players, people would attack me on Twitter and say, "Oh, they're not his signings," or he never got the players he wants. They're the board signings. So when he gets his signings, we'll see what he can do.
Look what Potter's doing. Because
I guarantee, and I know this sounds mad.
These are not Potter's players.
When Lukaku comes back from loan, I want to see something. I just want to see something. Let me tell you something. Just want to see something.
That freaks me out.
I just want to see something.
Let me tell you something.
I just listen when Lukaku goes back to Chelsea, or if he doesn't stay, I want to see something on the
Lukaku.
I saw Welbeck go from.
Because you know what? You know what as well, yeah. You know what? Do you know who I rate so highly? Even Kai Havertz. I understand for the fee, he hasn't done enough. But I've always said under Tuchel, he was never going to get the best out of him. I bet Potter gets him. I still think he needs to leave. I think you'll see the best of Kai Havertz in another league. I don't think he's made for this league. But I bet his goal return his goal and assist return will improve under Potter. Potter knows what to do with attacking players, man. That goal against Salzburg as well was amazing.
Potter's a manager. He's the one I wanted after Klopp.
Klopp, yeah.
Oh, I love Potter.
And
the glow up. And the glow up.
Bro, I just want to see something. And I know I might be wrong. I just want to see something with Lukaku. I just want to see something. Because I said Welbeck went from here to here. Welbeck went from here to here. I'm telling you guys.
Yeah.
So,
Potter gets sank at Lukaku. No doubt about it.
I just want to see the.
What are you saying, Mons? What are you saying, Mons? Potter can make you a Nunez believer.
Yeah, listen. The philosophy. I just want to see the philosophy. I don't know, man. As Troops will say, the production. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. So yeah, man. We'll go Trent quickly. Trent ratings, people. Trent
7.
Yeah, he did. I've been his biggest
We were
critic
just
of recent.
down
He's done well.
I thought he was all
Yeah.
right last night. He blocked that shot as well. He got a clean
Yeah.
sheet.
Yeah, I think with Trent though,
He played centre
I can't
forward.
lie. The first 10 minutes, he gave away a ball that started off their attack. I think
Yeah.
they shot into Alisson's hand, and he did another wayward pass. But after that first 10 or 20 minutes,
settled down.
and
Yeah,
I'm not his biggest fan at the moment, but he settled. Like James said, he settled down. He had a decent game after 20 minutes.
We're annoyed at his arrogance, yeah. But like, I hope you know how some players where like if they say you're angry, like I can't lie, I've been an angry footballer last year. You know what I'm saying at times, and my manager said to me like, I don't want you to be angry. I'm not an angry footballer usually, but like I was having a bit of a torrid time, like a little period, and he said, but I want you to sometimes. I don't want you to completely eradicate that from your game because it might take away. You might not get the same player.
Yeah,
That fire that you've kind of had in now
it
recently.
was like Dele Alli at Tottenham. Like
Yeah.
when he weren't angry, he didn't play as well. But when he was angry, you saw a better Dele Alli. He's shit now,
Right.
but at Tottenham, he needed to be a bit angry at times.
This is what I'm saying. So I think with Trent, we hate his arrogance, but I only hate his arrogance as a defender. Let me get that clear. His arrogance as a defender is what will make Man Them's hairline grow back. But going forward, I kind of need that arrogance from him. I need the outside of the book. I need the outside of the foot pass on the first time. I want that arrogance. So I think if you can learn to balance it, then we'll be all right. Because I feel like Trent's been focusing.
I was gonna say sorry, bro. Just because I got an appointment, literally 50 minutes. I have to sprint to. Smash the likes, everyone. Big up, everyone. I just want to say, you two may not agree. The chat might not agree. I don't normally give Hendo prop, but I think he was man in the match. Him or Robbo were our best two players.
Yeah,
but big up everyone. Smash them likes. Monts, thank you for me again. Big up Jamie. Make sure you like and subscribe to Jamie as well.
Yeah, Ross.
Take care, bro.
Cool.
Take care. Big up. Make sure you subscribe to NFC TV, Jamie, and the Jerry James show as well. He said the Jerry Jamie show. But yeah, no. So yeah, Trent will probably get a 7 for me. I think he needs to. I think sometimes that he's not firing those outrageous passes forward, but I think maybe because he's been concentrating more on the defensive side for a little bit. I think maybe that's what he's maybe been told.
Yeah.
Why does everyone think of LFC buying a top right back instead of a midfielder? It would probably be cheaper, and I think Trent could do a real job in midfield alongside Fab and Thiago. Boy, that one's for another show. But yeah, what we thinking, Robertson?
Robertson,
9. Yeah, I'm giving Robertson. I think he kind of set the tone after that minute mark. I think after the 25th minute mark, Robbo really players are kind of bouncing off him, trying to nudge him, bouncing off him. I think the end product still needs to. The end product though, you know, that end product is killing me. Fabinho played some amazing pass to him, like by the byline, and he just smashed it into the side.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what he's doing there, but
that
was old school Robbo last night, wasn't it? That was old school Robbo.
I think Robbo's been good since he's come back. I don't think he's been that bad since he's come back. Honestly, I think since he's come back, he's been brilliant. I think he needed the break with the injury. Not the injury, the break. But yeah, Virgil. 6 for me.
It's a difficult one because they kept a clean sheet. I thought he was better than Gomez. So I gave him a 7 on my show, and I gave Gomez a 6.
6. You get a 6 from me. Virgil getting a 6 from me.
Fair enough. I'm not going to argue.
Joe Gomez.
6.
I thought Gomez got. I'll say 7.5.
So you thought he was better, did you?
I thought Gomez was better. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Gomez.
Fair enough. I love how we watch different. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's what I love about football.
When we played bad, I think Gomez weathered the storm a little bit. But VVD, like what pissed me off is that time when he went to the ball, he didn't make a decision. He went to the cross rather than. I think the second he went out to him, he has to then clamp him.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, by the way, 16 likes till we hit 100 likes, people. Smash that like button and get us close as we can. And Fabinho?
4.
I was going to say 3. I'll go with you. 4.
I saw the cameraman run past him and he weren't in frame.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
The cameraman ran past
that actually happened?
The camera. Because the cameraman's keeping up with the game, ain't he? So... Yeah, he's moved. The camera's moved that way as Ajax are attacking, and Fabinho's not in frame.
Oh God. Henderson,
8.5.
8.5. I'd say 8. Yeah.
That assist. Quality.
Yeah, brilliant assist. Brilliant assist. Harvey Elliott gets a 9 from me, you know.
Elliott was quality. I think
The first half was iffy, but I don't think it was
the game, man. He grew in the game.
Yeah.
You could argue that it's either him or Alisson who's been our best player this season as well.
Yeah. I think Diaz got a shout before his injury as well.
Did you actually think he scored when he scored?
No, because I don't think the commentator did either. The commentator was like, "Oh, Harvey Elliott, he squeezed it
in," and then the fans didn't react either. It looked because it went on his weak foot. I think everyone thought he hit the side netting. So did I at first. I was watching. It's like, oh no!
Hold on, guys. Did I miss a member? Did someone become a member and I missed it? Chat. Let me know. Let me know if that's happened, please. Someone become a member and I missed it. There's no way I missed it.
I think someone was a member earlier on.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It out, I think.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But I have not.
Mama Flossie become a member. Just quickly.
Yeah, Flossie, yeah.
Let me know. I'm pretty sure I didn't, but if I did, let me know. Prediction become a member yesterday. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry. Harvey, I'd say what I gave him a 9. What did you give him?
I gave him an 8 in my one, but I'm happy with a 9.
Okay, I gave him a 9. James got him a 8. Salah, we'll go Mo.
Yeah, I gave Salah an 8 as well.
But I gave Salah 8.5. That assist was actually underrated. Reverse pass.
No one spoke about it. No one
ever speaks about Salah's assist, Jamie. You know this. He's just a goal scorer, nothing else. No one cares about Salah's assists. No one cares about the outside of the foot assists he gets for Mane. And no one cares about the fact that a lot of Mane's world-class goals have come from who?
Exactly. And look, didn't Mo break the record last night as well?
What, the highest
Premier League goal scorer in Champions League?
Yeah, another record.
We have to start that talk. People might not like it, but we have to start talking about Mo in calibers that everyone talks about Henry in.
They hate it. Salah 8, kind of 75, 8%. LFC Christians 8.5, record breaker.
Top goal scorer in Champions League as well at the moment.
Yeah, see, look, he doesn't pass this. I know, man. Solar says no, so I didn't miss it. Thank you, Solar, for letting me know.
Yep, Solar.
And what about Terry Mack says Hendo and 8? I don't give a fuck, balled out. Yeah, Terry, we agree. He done all right, man. He done well.
I like
Mohamed Khalif said Salah gets a 9. Darwin Nunez. I'm giving
Darwin Nunez. I'm going 7. I gave Darwin and Nunez a 7. I think in my rate.
Actually, yeah, 7.5 might be generous. I think the first half he was generally the miss. The goal puts him back up to a 7, but the miss. He got
that goal and he had 2 goals to his game. That would just been like.
Yeah, brilliant. But I think he wasn't in the game at all in the first half. Didn't do anything to help us get out of jail. But I was impressed with his tracking back in the second half as well.
Yeah. Oh man, the man. We have got to be careful with Darwin for muscle injuries though, because that man don't stop.
Yeah, he does a lot. Notice Harvey's been using the outside of his boot bare. He always and not always together. Harvey's been using the outside of his boot bare, and they're always together. Took him under his wing, and the Rangers game was. I think him and Salah. You can see the little bromance they got going on there.
Salah gave him a diet plan, didn't he?
Is it?
Came back from injury, yeah. Salah gave him a diet plan. He told him to cut out carbs and everything. And that's why I
love that. Darwin 7.5, Darwin 7, Darwin 7 from Mohamed Khalif. Noodles gets a 5. Look at prediction given all these low ratings. Terry McDad says 6 fair, wasteful at times. I think 7. I'll say it round off at 7. Yeah. And he was on the left. Oh, Bobby, not on the left. Bobby. It was Bobby. Bobby's the last one.
Yeah. Bobby 6.
Bobby, yeah, 5.5.
He obviously had that great pass to Darwin that he hit the post with. He had a couple of other good through balls, but
you know what the worst thing is? No one even thinks to do that shit. Who thinks to do that?
I know.
Like, he should have taken a touch and maybe shot, I think. But I think the way it was just perfect. Like, he's actually
perfectly weighted pass. He did nothing wrong.
Huh?
Did you see Bobby's face after he hit the post?
No, was it?
Go back and find it. Bobby wanted to kill him. Bobby
was it like was he just like this?
Yeah, he just wanted to kill him. He was like, what the fuck?
No, I need to see that. Is it in the highlights or do I have to go to the full game? Because I've got BT Sports.
I'm not sure. You might be able to find it if you just search it. It might come
I'll
up. It's
search
hilarious
it.
because everyone's talking
But
about
yeah,
it.
and last but not least, Klopp.
Klopp, 8. We won 3-0 in Amsterdam. Got to give him an 8.
Yeah,
Through
okay.
into Champions League knockout rounds. Got to, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, guys, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Thank you so much for tuning in. Big up our members, Prediction, Mama Flossie, the new latest members, Solo, the highest tier, and our mod of the channel. Thank you. Appreciate you. Jamie Phillips, obviously you rejoined 3 days. Do you have to rejoin manually or does it do it automatically?
It just does it automatically, yeah.
Oh, okay. Big up Ilias, I4U, John Conway, who gifted 5 subs. K-Shaw, Ray Millie, ND, Baz, Chelsea Boy 6 times. Pablo, UK Beats, JTT, baby, Chelsea OG, Jobadog, Aiden Andrews, Kaz, Ricky, and T Baby as well. He's part of Big Six Gang as well. Wow, that's how you know the members are growing because I'm having to I can't even say it in one breath. That might be a challenge. I'm gonna try to say the members in one breath every time without breathing. You know what I'm saying? Big up Psychedelic Scientists as well. Big up the show. Make sure you go and subscribe to Jamie Phillips. It's in the title. Smash the likes on this video, guys. I really hope we get to 100 likes. If you're watching it back, make sure you subscribe to Big Six Pants. We are 30 subscribers away, by the way. 30 subscribers away from 2,700. Would love to make it there by the end of the week, especially. We've got many videos coming up. But listen, guys, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Big up Terry Mack, Solo, Prediction, Psychedelic Scientist, Panoff, 6 times, Mohammed Khalif, LFC Krish, Lad, on loan at Bayern, and everyone else. If I didn't say your name, apologies, but I do have to go. Big up Sean as well in the house, and honestly as well, and Gang and Deep, of course. Guys, thank you so much for another stream, and we'll see you in the next one. Let me tell you something. Take care, people.